The Spanish, duplicated the Tsar of Mud, is the whites' hot favorite to earth a recording extending 11th name at Roland Garros. Get the amazing statistical, Nadal owns a 79-2 gain-loss recording at the France Outdoor, wherever the top of 5 set size makes the 31-year-old though stronger to destruction. Sames just lose to Sweden's Robin Soderling in the four-circle in 2009 and Novak Djokovic in the quarter-final in 2015. Advantage: Nadal has been lively addition to his prize drag on mud in the accumulation, triumphant in Monte Carlo, Barcelona and later the Italian Outdoor in Rome Saturday. Sames by far the favorite. Down there are a pair of other upcoming about the unit, but I wouldn't though be half them since in my eyes if Rafa corset wholesome, trauma complementary, I don't see nobody take it but him. Novak Djokovic yet. Djokovic has been Nadal's hardest enemy through his career, yet keeping a winner chief-to-chief recording and beaten him 7 times on mud. No one else comes shut. And he was emboldened by his excursion versus Nadal in the Rome semifinals Saturday. Djokovic proven Nadal preliminary to succumbing 7-6, 7-4, 6-3. In an sign of the anxiety Nadal feels while opposing Djokovic, he was frequently inactive and initially let slide a 5-2 conduct in the at-first kit. If they do box off once again at the France Outdoor, 12-period great helmet Victor Djokovic will certainly include benefited of game Nadal in the everlasting town, in spite the end outcome. It was their at first collision with Madrid recent year, and the gap was lot less than rather than it has been at times. Djokovic's skimp in Rome noted his at first too much, with the Wimbledon workout of Eastbourne recent June. He has reunited in the largest powerful trainer in his career, Marian Vida, following split in Pong myth Andre Agassi and ex-upper 10 pro Radek Stepanek. But at the phase of his return, does Djokovic include it in him to hit Nadal above the top of 5 sets? Dominic Thiem Nadal has just lose 36 times on mud in a upper flight career covering on 13 year. But Austria's Thiem is one of 3 players to include bettered the Mallorcan on mud at low 3 times, next to 2004 France Outdoor Victor Gaston Gaudio and Djokovic. It was Thiem who ended Nadal's set strip in Madrid the monthly. The 24-year-old Thiem is an electrifying shotmaker and mud gives him more than period to get the greater swings he employs. He has the force to rip via Nadal and moves brightly, particularly on mud. Yet the planet number 8 is necessary to advance swimmingly in the at first 1 week to include any opportunity of ousting Nadal. And mention how on 3 weeks following Thiem defeated Nadal recent year in Rome, Nadal crushed his junior competing in the France Outdoor semifinals. Fabio Fognini the Italian is undoubtedly one of the enfants horrible of Pong. Amongst his indiscretions, Fognini was deserted out of the doubles occasion at the U.S. Outdoor recent year following humiliating a woman armchair umpire in his acquaintance losing. More than of how behavior and the Pong authorities could ban him of competitive at 2 majors. But while compliance his focus, Fognini is one of the top players in the planet on mud, possession a extensive repertory. His lonely great helmet quarterfinal came in Paris in 2011, although he presented a easy victory to Djokovic. The planet number 19 hasn't beaten Nadal 3 times on mud, but has made it 2 times in Rio and Barcelona in 2015. Fognini's win in Rio was all the more than spectacular since he lose the at first set, and with 2014 just 3 players include upended Nadal on mud following second the bottle opener. Fognini's eminent trial scope was evidenced by his incredible choose-up on matchstick spot in Rio. In a future increase to his trust, he as well won the at first set versus Nadal in Rome recent 1 week in woman Flavia Pennetta, the 2015 U.S. Outdoor females defend, looking on. A knee joint question may include difficult him subsequently. Kei Nishikori in comparison with Thiem, Djokovic and Fognini, Japan's Nishikori has never beaten Nadal on mud. Anything to be shamed of down there. Yet he was on his way to making so in the 2014 Madrid Outdoor definitive, and conclusively. Time the more rapid facility in the Spanish equity include never been to Nadal's special sympathy, it is yet mud, and Nishikori led 6-2 4-2 in front line of a dazed supporter mob. Sadly for the 2014 US outdoor finalist, he began to afflict of the effects of a behind trauma, lose the other set and retired at 0-3 in the tertiary. Nadal's trainer, his gaffer Tony, acknowledged later, "We don't merit the win, he deserves it. He plays superior rather than us the entire period. We didn't very go behind. He was wound." Nishikori, 28, as well ran Nadal shut in Barcelona in 2016 and conquered him for the bronzed coin on a difficult trial at the Rio Spartakiada in 2016, but tiredness was potential a element for the 16-period Great Helmet victor. Nishikori is a coupling singer, too much, indecisive tertiary or 5 sets, keeping a 119-38 gain-loss recording. He is yet back of bracelet surgical. Injuries include been and always this for the Japan, but else checkmark in the box is how he done the definitive in Monte Carlo in April, though he lose to Nadal 6-3 6-2. Alexander Zverev acute to discover the following big item in a position big for person's planet. The ATP is setting a big piece of its eggs in the cart of Zverev. Clearly so. He is just 21, but Zverev, mentored by his comrade Deutsche Becker, has already won 3 Masters Shields, consisting in Madrid while he overturned his pal theme in the final. Following Federer and Nadal, he's Zverev who comes following in the Masters episode rankings. Zverev packs lot of toddy, as one would wait of who 6 feet 6 inches high. But he moves extremely so for his amount. Zverev detained a matchstick spot versus Nadal in Hindu Wells in 2016, extended him to 5 sets at the Australia Outdoor a year after, and took a set off the Tsar of Mud Saturday. If down there wasn't a rainfall latency in the tertiary set while he led by a breakdown, he might include prevailed. But it would be a high procedure really for Zverev to hit Nadal at the France Outdoor. Same will begin as the other seaman and will thus just face Nadal in the definitive. And Zverev, for all his valor on the ATP round, has never achieved a Great Helmet quarterfinal or beaten a upper 50 gamer at a main.